Since we did not get a chance to pray before we eat that delicious food, Brennan Davis is going to come up here and lead us in a prayer.
Please bow your head with me. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for blessing us all with the ability to be here tonight. We ask for a night that glorifies you, and thank you for the food that you blessed us with, Lord. Please continue to guide and direct us in our lives, Lord, and help us to live our lives for you. We love you and we can't do anything without you. In Jesus Christ's name, amen. Amen.
Okay. At this time, we would like to recognize the school board for supporting the Mules and Lady Mules throughout all the activities that they had this year. If you're a member of the school board and you are here tonight, will you please stand so we can honor you? Thank you. We would also like to thank the administration for all their support and help this year. Admin, if you will please also stand so we can recognize you this time. We would also like to thank a few more people, Chad Bale in maintenance, the Athletic Booster Club, the Mighty M Band, the cheerleaders, and the athletic trainers. This year would not have been possible without all of you, so thank you once again. And now to present our special guest, the athletic director and head football coach, Mr. Jason Richards.
First off, I just want to thank everybody in this room. I really think it takes a village to raise kids, and our parents, our administration, our school board, our booster club. You guys are tremendous, and as you can tell, our success is a direct reflection of you guys, and I appreciate it. Please give yourselves a round of applause. 2021-2022 was a very special year for Millshoe Athletics. Our girls programs had a tremendous amount of success throughout the year. Every single Lady Mule program participated in the postseason. We're going to speak a little bit more about each individual team and individual athletes' accolades, but it sure was nice getting the Mules back in the playoffs for the first time since 2017. We've also got some very special guests tonight. One in particular, Bones Norman is in attendance tonight. A lot of you know him. This is the first time I got to meet him. Amazing personality, amazing athlete. He said he's going to move his entire family back to Millshoe, so we're excited about that. I might be fibbing about that a little bit. In 1980, Bones Norman, Bones, why don't you come on up? Come on up here. In 1980, Bones Norman broke the Millshoe High School 400-meter record at the regional track meet in Lubbock, Texas with a time of 49:39. The previous record stood for 18 years. High school classmate Bill James said the following about Bones in a letter sent to MISD business manager Miles James. When it comes to track, especially the 400-meter dash, there was not a smoother runner than Bones. There are not enough O's in smooth to describe his running style. He looked like he was gliding, but he was flying around the track. More times than not, he would be the winner of the race. He was humble and never wanted the spotlight on himself. He was sleek, and his running style was something to watch. In 2022, at the area meet, Millshoe High School sophomore Daniel Sines broke Bones Norman's 400-meter record that stood for 42 years. Come on up here, Daniel. When I called Bones Norman to inform him of his record being broken, he was more than excited for Daniel. Although his record was broken, Bones Norman will always be a track legend at Millshoe High School. Ladies and gentlemen, Bones Norman.
Our next award that we're going to be passing out is the Legends Award. The Legends Award was created in 1999 by the head football coach and athletic director David Wood to honor lifelong Millshoe athletic supporters. The Legends Award was first awarded to Coach George Washington and Coach Bill Taylor in 1999. The Legends Award has become a staple of Millshoe athletics, and the names commemorated on this very special award will forever be a huge part of Millshoe athletics. This award represents undying love and support for the Lady Mules and Mules through thick and thin. Tonight's Legends Award has faithfully supported the Mules for decades. This recipient always yells and cheers for the Mules at any sporting event and always encourages our student athletes. The recipient this year has even been known to do a high kick to generate Mule support. When you think of Millshoe, there is one very special person that comes to mind. This very special person is a true supporter of all Millshoe athletics and will forever bleed black and white. Your 2022 Legends Award goes to Miss Dana Headington. Our first sport that we would like to recognize is the cheerleading. This summer we had the privilege to attend NCAA cheer camp at Texas Tech. The girls learned so many new things like new dances, cheers, chants, and got to participate in numerous team bonding activities. At the end of our camp, the NCAA cheerleaders gave us several awards. The team was awarded 3 superior blue ribbons for their evaluation, cheer, chant, and band dance. We are so proud of them for that. The girls also received a bid to attend a national championship competition in Dallas. We had several girls receive All-American nominations this year as well. Congratulations to Natalie Ambrose for qualifying as an All-American team member. And also to Caitlin Hart and Breanne Watkins for being nominated as well. Both of these are high honors at cheer camp. We also received an individual award for one team member's excellent leadership qualities. Congratulations, Caitlin Hart, on achieving that award. I know that I speak for everyone when I say that we are very proud of you girls, and we are so blessed to have had this group of young ladies represent our town and our school. The 2021-2022 MHS cheerleaders and mascots are Natalie Ambrose, senior and captain. Caitlin Hart, senior and co-captain. Jadacy Olivares, Denise Pacheco, Amory Melton, Tatiana Lawson, Zada Bustillos, Eleni Page, Breanne Watkins, Aaliyah Sanchez, and Talia Toscano. Give these young ladies a round of applause. Up next, we would like to recognize the sports medicine. Will the student trainers please stand? The athletic training program is a program to show a career opportunity by being involved in learning how to take care of athletes. These students go through a sports med class during school as well as being involved after school. They learn the way a body works and the structures of the body. Some hands-on training that students receive is learning how to tape, give special tests for different injuries, how to handle bleeding injuries, and CPR training. These students have had the opportunity to show their talent by working in the field, helping all sports, home and away. We have some awards for these student trainers. When I call your name, please come up to the stage. Most valuable, Jasmine Espuerta. Haley Diaz. And Sarah Flores. These are your student trainers for 2021-2022. Up next is cross country. Would all varsity cross country team members, both boys and girls, please make your way to the stage. First of all, we would like to thank our administration for the opportunity to coach such an amazing group of young men and women, as well as the administration's support throughout the year. Coach Richards and Ms. Messier, your presence was noticed and appreciated as well. Coach Russell, thank you for your time and dedication to our junior high program as we continue to build a successful program that will hopefully encourage running beyond their high school careers. I also want to thank Coach Ross for her hard work behind the scenes that help our program as well. Our managers, Tara Dominguez and Elisa Arras, your time spent early in the morning monitoring runners and getting times for us is much appreciated. Alina, this program is going to miss your presence. At this time, could all junior varsity cross-country runners please stand? The varsity members on the stage, please give these athletes a hand. The girls that you see up here brought home the district championship, while the boys received several PRs during this meet. From learning new routes, longer runs, and putting in work early in the morning, you rarely complain as your goals were set very high. Every meet, you continue to move that finish line, always wanting more. Your passion and dedication to a sport that few could ever love makes you easy to coach. By the way, these kids were running well over 6 miles approaching the district meet. After the girls won the district meet, let's give a round of applause for that. Their eyes were set on qualifying for state. Each year has brought us one step closer, and with a good summer of preparation, we have a good chance to be there. This team is still fairly young, and the experience they have gained through their post-district appearances in all sports will help in their future endeavors in cross country. As for the boys program, we are slowly building an actual team. Though we will lose the senior in our program, the expectation of the underclassmen is very high, and we expect great things to happen in the future. The girls' members of the 2021-2022 cross country are Angelina Armillo, sophomore. Yvette Benavides, sophomore. Italy Tarango, sophomore. Michaela Hasselhoff, junior. Zabri Hasselhoff, junior. Alexa Estrada, sophomore. Vita Mora, freshman. The boys members of the cross-country team, Oscar Cabrera, senior. And Sergio Magallanes, sophomore. And now for some awards. For the Fighting Heart Award, Oscar Cabrera and Michaela Hasselhoff. And our MVPs for this season are Sergio Magallanes and Vita Mora. In closing, we would like to say how proud of you we are, of each and every athlete who invested themselves in cross-country program. We have no doubt that this endurance challenge prepared you for the remaining sports for the rest of the year. From our team to each of you, put your heart and soul into every activity you do, as though you are doing it for the Lord himself and not merely for others. Colossians 3:23. Thank you. Up next, would the varsity football players please make their way to the stage? As they are making their way up here and getting situated, would the JV football team please stand? Please give these young men a round of applause. The JV football team was coached by Stephen Butler, Charles Hurst, Jackson Lee, Austin Ross, AJ Villanueva, Brant Davis, and James Hopper. The JV football team had a good season this year, going 5-5. These young men competed every week and finished district play with a 2-2 record. These young men have had a tremendous offseason, and with continued hard work and dedication, will be major contributors to our football program. Thank you to the JV football team. Coach Richards would also like to thank Coach Ross Johnson and Zach Toscano for all their hard work and dedication to our junior high and high school football programs. They do a great job preparing our student athletes to be future Mules. We'd also like to thank our trainer, Stephen Seymour, as well as his student athletic trainers for their hard work and dedication to Muleshoe athletics. Coach Richards would also like to thank Michaela Curvin, Alina Elisa Arras, and Sebastian Stiles for their role in football operations. The football operations staff did a great job keeping the operations going for Muleshoe football. For varsity football, Coach Richards would like to begin by thanking the football coaches, their wives, and children. The varsity coordinators are defensive coordinator Daryl Davis, offensive coordinator Chris Mosier, and associate head coach Aaron Simon. All of these men have sacrificed a tremendous amount to make your sons better men, and I want to thank them for their dedication to Muleshoe football. The 2021 football season was a huge momentum builder for future Muleshoe football success. The 2021 varsity football team went 6-6 on the season and ended district play as the District 2-3A runner-up after being picked to finish last to start the 2021 football season. The Mules finished the 2021 football season as by-district champions, which has not been achieved since 2017. Let's give a round of applause for that. The 2021 Mules also beat their arch-rival Littlefield for the first time since 2015 in a thrilling triple overtime game on the road. Coach Richards would also like to especially thank the seniors, and he wishes them nothing but the best in their future endeavors. And now for the varsity football awards. The Fighting Heart Award goes to Jacob Reyes. Your offensive MVP, Zach Hasley. And your defensive MVP, Brennan Davis. Seats with the Lady Mule varsity basketball team. Please come up to the stage. As the varsity team makes their way up, we would like to begin by recognizing our JV team. With the JV Lady Mule basketball team, please stand. The Lady Mule Junior Varsity Basketball team had a very successful year and ended up 15-10. Thank you, ladies. And now for the Varsity Lady Mule Basketball team. This team is consisted of the following players and managers: Natalie Vidania, Angelina Armillo, Italy Tarango, Kylie Hernandez, Araceli Diaz, Kayla Soto, Kylie Villa, Natalie Ambries, Brenna Butler, Tatiana Lawson, Kendra Kelly, and Michaela Curvin. Give these players a round of applause. The managers for the Lady Mule basketball team: Jasmine Corrales, Alina Elisa Raraz, Cassie Kelly, and Carly Bryce. Give these managers a round of applause. We'd also like to recognize the trainers for the Lady Mule basketball team, Sarah Flores and Eileen Montejano. Would you please stand? This season, the Lady Mules put together 21 victories. They were 9-1 at home for the entire season, with the only loss coming from last year's state champion. These Lady Mules went on a run that consisted of growth, determination, a district runner-up title, as well as by-district playoff victory for the second year in a row. Give them a round of applause for that. Coach Chaffin would like to thank the coaches Adrian Ross, AJ Villanueva, Kimberly Russell, and Stephanie Roden for all that they did throughout the year. The teams are only as strong as their leaders, and these coaches proved to be a great example of hard work and dedication. On behalf of the Lady Mule basketball coaching staff, I would like to thank the managers for always keeping things in order, as well as Coach Stephen Seymour and his training staff for tending to the team's bumps and bruises. A special thanks goes out to the administration, parents, and community for supporting the Lady Mules throughout the entire season. And now for the Lady Mule District Basketball Awards. These awards are voted on by each of the 8 head coaches in the district. First team, all district, Kylie Hernandez. First team, all district, Kylie Villa. First team, all district, Kayla Soto. District Co-Offensive Player of the Year, Natalie Ambrose. Next, 4 of our senior Lady Mule basketball members received an award that speaks volumes to the student athletes' dedication to meeting classrooms as well as athletic standards. These requirements to be on the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches academic all-state list for a student athlete are that they must have a 92 on a 100-point scale in a 7-semester average, as well as being a varsity letter winner. Academic all-state award winners are Natalie Ambrose, Alina Elisa Raraz, Michaela Curvin, and Kylie Villa. Congratulations, ladies. You are leaving quite a legacy, and we appreciate your efforts, dedication, and love for being a Lady Mule. We would like to take this time to announce the individual award winners for the team. The Defensive Player of the Year award goes to 2 players that were the heart and soul of the pressure that was applied all year from the Lady Mule defenses. The Lady Mule Basketball Co-Defensive Player of the Year award goes to Miss Kylie Villa and Miss Kayla Soto. The Offensive Player of the Year award this year will go to a young lady that caught fire on multiple occasions. She is a great combination of a solid playmaker as well as a tremendous threat behind the arch. The Lady Mule Offensive Player of the Year award goes to Ms. Kylie Hernandez. The Most Valuable Player award goes to a player that garnered multiple honors from the district as well as the entire West Texas area. She will continue her basketball career at Wayland Baptist University, where she will continue representing Muleshoe. Congratulations to Miss Natalie Ambrose for being named the Lady Mule basketball team's Most Valuable Player of the Year. And our final award is the Fighting Heart Award. This award goes to another coach on the bench. This young lady suffered a season-ending injury, but she never took a day off from being a vital part of the team. She always saw to it that her teammates felt her presence, and her leadership will be greatly missed next year. The Fighting Heart Award goes to Miss Michaela Curtin. One more round of applause for the 2021-2022 Lady Mule basketball team. Thank you, ladies. varsity boys basketball team please come up to the stage? As they make their way up, we would like to thank Coach Toscano and Coach Johnson for what they do for all of our junior high athletes, including being the first step in the journey of building all of our sports programs. I definitely appreciate everything they do for the junior high basketball teams. If you go to any junior high athletic event, including basketball, they're the constant, and we know our kids are in good hands. It is always fun watching our junior high kids compete, and we're looking forward to their development. Up next, we would like to recognize both JV teams. If you are on a JV team, would you please stand? Coach Ross and Coach Hopper led the charge with both JV teams, a group that played hard, got a few wins, and led us to many nail-biting and hair-pulling moments. A collection of amazing young men learning how to play for one another. This group serves as an evaluation of things to come, and there are many bright spots and reasons to be excited for the future of Muleshoe basketball. We will see a few of these faces representing the Mules in the varsity level next season. Thank you, Coach Ross and Hopper, for all your hard work with this group. I would like to also take this opportunity to give a special thank you to Mr. Norman Brantley for all he does for our students. I know our parents and kids really appreciate all the amazing memories Norm captures. I would also like to mention how excited I was to have Mr. Frank and Mr. Delton Wilhite back in the gym and cheering on the Mules. Let's give them a round of applause. The 2021 boys basketball team was a good group made up of great young men. They improved individually and as a team, and it led to some exciting games. This year's team made some great strides in the direction we want our program to go in. They had some big wins and some very close losses. They pride themselves in hard work, discipline, and defensive play. They faced a lot of internal and external obstacles and managed to play through the ups and downs. Coach G says, this group of young men represented their family, their school, and their community on and off the court with class. Our returners would like to express to our seniors that we love them and our team will miss them. I want to take a moment to give a special thank you to Sebastian Stiles for all his contributions behind the scenes for our team. He helped out with many logistical aspects of our season and had numerous responsibilities that really helped us out and even got the team pumped up with one of the famous pregame speeches. Thank you once again. Let's give him a round of applause. And now on to the awards. The Texas High School Coaches Association Academic All-State Team. Honorable mention, Abraham Mendoza. Texas High School Coaches Association Academic All-State Team. Honorable mention, Jacob Reyes. Texas High School Coaches Association Academic All-State Second Team, Brennan Davis. And the award winner for the Fighting Heart Award, Mr. Brennan Davis. Brennan is a young man and player that every coach loves to have on his team. He is respectful and hardworking. He never misses a workout. He allows himself to be coached and allows his coaches to be honest with him. He makes necessary adjustments. He never folds under criticism, never makes excuses for himself, and becomes a better player and better person for it. Go figure. Brennan Davis was also selected first team all district and will also receive academic honors by being selected to the THSCA academic second team. Let's give Brennan Davis a round of applause. For our defensive player of the year, Sebastian Curvin. Sebastian is an incredibly talented player who will only continue to get better. His future is bright spot here at Muleshoe in multiple sports. What I was most proud of him for this season was his tenacity and hustle. He played extremely hard and he always made sure no one beat him to 50-50 plays. If there was a ball on the floor, it was going to be his. If there was a big rebound to be had, he was going to come down with it or get pulled back or get it a putback. He always made sure no one out-hustled him. We appreciate all of his hard work, and we are excited for his future. Sebastian was also selected All-District Honorable Mention. For our Offensive Player of the Year, Mr. Irvin Torres. Irvin is such a fun player to watch play the game. Whether he is on the football field or on the basketball court, he is explosive and ready to make the big plays. He led the team in scoring and had many special moments this season and knocked down some big-time shots for the Mules. I know he will only continue to get better in this role as he commits to spend more time in the gym. Irvin was also selected All-District Honorable Mention. And last up, our team most valuable player is Mr. Irvin Torres. Irvin really stepped up his role this year when the team was dealing with injury, foul trouble, or suspensions. Irvin was a constant. He is another player who allows himself to be coach and never makes excuses. Oftentimes this season we talk to the team about the difference between what we want individually and what we want for and earn. Irvin is a player who works hard and earns every minute he plays, and he has definitely earned a very deserving award. Thank you, Irvin, for all your hard work. We appreciate all you do for Muleshoe basketball. Let's give these men a round of applause. Would our 4 girls powerlifters please make your way to the stage? That we would like to thank for such an amazing year of throwing around some iron. Thank you to our administrators for all of your support, especially during our postseason appearances. Last but not least, Michaela Curvin. You deserve so much credit for the success of almost every participant in this program. You may have missed out once again on what was projected to be your best season yet, but your selfishness in pouring your energy and effort into others did not go unnoticed. You taught our young lifters the fundamentals of the sport you love so much, and I know they will make you very proud. Your rapping skills, suit adjustments, and cheering for each and every person in this program will be missed immensely. We would also like to thank Evelyn and Alexa. We appreciate your early morning attendance in the weight room and at the meets. At the beginning of the year, these 4 young ladies looked at the numbers of other lifters and said, I could never, because this was their first year in powerlifting for each of them. Little did they know that they would lift more than they could ever imagine. Each meet brought a new PR, and your work ethic early in the morning paid off. Coach Lee and I couldn't be more proud of each of you. For some awards, Mariah Garcia, freshman. She was a regional qualifier with a total weight of 545 pounds. Next up, Jadacy Olivares, freshman. She was a regional qualifier with a total weight of 500 pounds. Layla Fleming, sophomore. She was a regional qualifier with 595 pounds. And last but not least, your 2022 state qualifier, Amariah Herrera. Amariah placed 10th at the state meet with a total weight of 750 pounds. You have a lot of work to do to get to that 1,000 club, but it's in sight. As a young team, the future of girls powerlifting looks bright, so please give each of these young ladies a round of applause. Next, we would like to recognize the boys powerlifting. If you competed in boys powerlifting, please stand. Boys powerlifting did very well this season. These young men showed commitment and eagerness to get better at the sport that requires more than just skill. Powerlifting is for those that are not afraid to push the limits of the human body. These young men showed the dedication day in and day out by coming early in the mornings, starting at 5:30 a.m. They got better from the start of the season all the way through. We had many plays throughout the year. We also had PR on top of PR almost every week for the majority of these young men. We had 2 qualifiers for regionals. When I'll call your name, please come up here. Sophomore, Sergio Magallanes. Sergio's top lifts this year were 315 pounds on squat, 180 pounds on bench, and 300 pounds on deadlift. We also had junior Uriel Vasquez. Uriel's top lifts this year were 415 pounds on squat, 235 pounds on bench, and 400 pounds in the deadlift. Your boys' regional qualifiers. Thank you for everything you did for the program. Next, with the Mule and Lady Mule varsity tennis team. Please come on the stage. As the varsity team makes their way up, we would like to begin by recognizing the junior varsity. If you were on JV, would you please stand? These athletes are part of a very fun group. Tennis season was very enjoyable because every person works very hard and they all like to be around one another. We were able to move athletes around to fill spots during tournaments in order to bring home some extra hardware. Thank you all for your flexibility. The varsity tennis team was comprised of these individuals: Keelana Burdell, Kayla Soto, Dylan Watkins, Kendra Kelly, Carly Price, and Cassie Kelly. This season, we were part of a district of tennis players that proved to be extremely competitive. Each person up here gave their all in every match. Our seniors will be greatly missed next year, and we would like to thank them for their leadership and work ethic. The award for Most Valuable Player of the Year goes to 2 young ladies that spent a handful of extra time working on their game, and even though they could get under one another's skin, their ability to play was so well together, ended up allowing them to be the girls' doubles district champions. A first for Muleshoe in nearly 2 decades. Let's give that a round of applause. These 2 young ladies competed well at the regional tournament. We look forward to big things out of them next year. This year's Most Valuable Player of the Year award goes to Miss Kendra Kelly and Miss Cassie Kelly. Let's give these ladies one more round of applause. Would the boys and girls golf teams please come up to the stage? As they make their way up, the Lady Mule and Mule golf teams had a great 2022 season. Everyone worked hard and improved their game. Some of the more experienced were able to fine-tune their skills, while some of the new members were able to make great strides in their abilities to play this very intricate game. Our boys golf team is now back-to-back district champions and regional qualifiers. Let's give that a round of applause. We also had 1 girl advance out of district as an individual to also compete at regionals. Let's give that a round of applause. The Lady Mules golf team consisted of Michaela Hasselhoff, Brenna Butler, Natalie Vidania, and Layla Fleming. Brenna Butler had a third place finish and was 4th overall in district and advanced to regionals where she finished 31st out of 90 girls. We are really excited about next season as we will have everyone back and will be contending for the district championship. The Mules golf team consisted of Nathan Ferguson, Zach Hasley, Cash Reeder, Ryan Clifton, Bone Cisneros, Zach Radloff, and Ryan Dominguez. The Mules golf team played very well in each tournament. The team was your district champions this year. Cash Reeder was our district champion for the 2nd straight year as well. Let's give that a round of applause. The team advanced to the regional tournament where Cash ended up 12th out of 96 guys. We're looking forward to returning next year. We're very proud of the improvement and most of the integrity of each golfer displayed all season. They represented Muleshoe proudly. So, for the boys' golf award, Nathan Ferguson. And for our girls' golf award, Ms. Brenna Butler. We appreciate all the seniors and their hard work, and you will be missed. Let's give all these athletes one more round of applause. Next, with the Lady Mule varsity track team, please make their way to the stage. As the varsity team makes their way to the stage, we would like to begin by recognizing our JV team. Will the JV Lady Mule track team please stand? This team had a very successful season, winning every pre-district meet. Each time they competed, they improved on times and marks and ended the season as district runner-ups. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication. And now for the varsity Lady Mules track team. This team consists of the following members. This group of girls, along with our JV, went through some tough practices in the cold, wind, and heat, and they only complained a little. The varsity Lady Mules track team had a very successful season. They brought home the team trophy from Brownfield and were district runner-ups by a small margin. There were 9 of these ladies that advanced from the district meet to the area meet held in Denver City. At this time, if you qualified for the area meet, please take a step forward. Let's give these ladies a round of applause. These ladies had to place in the top 4 in the area meet to qualify for regionals. They represented Muleshoe well in 7 running events and a field event and earned their spot at the regional track meet this past weekend. These ladies competed at the regional meet by setting a new personal records and advancing to the regional finals. Congratulations, ladies, on an outstanding track season. Coach Ross would like to thank all the track coaches for their time spent coaching these girls throughout the track season. She would also like to thank the seniors for your leadership this season. We will miss y'all's presence next year. And now for the individual Lady Mule Track Awards. For the Workhorse Award, this award goes to the individual who put in miles from cross country all the way through the end track season. Her hard work and dedication showed at the regional meet, setting a new personal record in all 3 of her events. Your Workhorse of the Year is Miss Yvette Benavides. For Newcomer of the Year, this award goes to the young lady who came in and set high goals for the season. She advanced to the regional finals in the 400 and was the anchor for the regional finalist mile relay. The Newcomer of the Year is Miss Vita Mora. And lastly, for the most valuable runner, this award goes to the individual whose presence made a difference on the track. She gathered points in the field and on the track throughout the season. She was a vital part of the 4x200 relay and the 4x400 relay and will be missed next season. The most valuable runner is Miss Natalie Ambrose. Congratulations. Let's give all these ladies one more round of applause. With the Mule Varsity Track Team, please come up to the stage. As the varsity team makes their way up, we would like to begin by recognizing the JV track team. This group of young men never wavered from any challenge that they faced. They also continued to work hard every day in practice and on meet day. We had several of these young men break personal records every week. They all committed to being better every day, and the coaches know that this will pay off for them in the future. If you're on the JV track team, please stand. Coach Simon would like to thank all the track coaches for their hard work this season. And now for the Varsity Mules. Every week, this group went out and competed week in and week out. This group won 3 track meets, including the Mule Relays. Every week, this group had athletes set personal records. At district, this group went out and competed very well against a strong district, and 9 of these young men qualified for the area meet. Sergio Magallanes in the 3200 and 1600. Take a step forward. Daniel Sainz in the 4x100 meter relay and the 400 meter dash, first place. Judas Reyes in the 4x100 meter relay and the 200 meter dash. Elizar Cisneros in the 4x100 meter relay. Ramsey Martinez in the 4x100 meter relay. Brennan Davis in the 110 hurdles. Nathan Martins in the 300 hurdles. Justin Dyke in the 300 hurdles. And Tristan Solalinde in the pole vault. Daniel Sainz competed in Abilene at the regional track meet and won the 400. He will be the first member of the Muleshoe Boyd track team to go to state since 2014. Please wish him luck as he competes next Thursday in Austin. The track coaches cannot brag on all these young men enough for all their hard work and dedication to get better. Lastly, we would like to thank our seniors, Brennan Davis, Oscar Cabrera, Tristan Solalinde, David Bustillos Vargas, Jacob Reyes, and Victor Morales for showing up every day and working to be better. We know that underclassmen will continue to improve and compete every day to continue the foundation that you have laid out. And now on to the awards. For the most improved, Brennan Davis. For the best in field, Elizar Bones Cisneros. For our workhorse, Judas Reyes. And lastly, for our overall MVP, Daniel Sainz. Let's give all these young men another round of applause. Up next, with the Mules varsity baseball team, please come up to the stage. As the varsity team makes their way up, we would like to begin by recognizing the JV. These athletes are a part of a very fun group. Baseball season was made more enjoyable because every person worked very hard and they have a bright future ahead of them. With the JV baseball players, please stand. On to our varsity baseball team. The varsity baseball team has played quality opponents and worked very hard to rise up to the competition. Throughout the year, we've seen our team work hard to compete and improve each week, and as coaches, we're grateful for everyone's contributions this year. At this time, we would like to recognize the following student athletes. For the Fighting Heart Award, Oscar Cabrera. For the Newcomer of the Year, Ryan Dominguez. For the Top Hitter, Zach Hasley. For the Golden Glove Award, Chayton Kaywood. For the Top Pitcher, Doc Gardner. And for our MVP, Gael Molina. Special thanks to Coach Hopper for all of his time and efforts this year, our families for their support. Without their support, none of this would have been possible. Thank you to everyone. Give these guys another round of applause. Next up, we would like to recognize the Lady Mules softball teams. Would the softball teams and managers please stand? Stand. Give these young ladies a round of applause. Thank you. You may be seated. We'll start with the JV. While we didn't win as many games as any of us would have liked, every season this team stepped onto the field. They were better than the time before. 8 of the players from last year's JV team were moved up to varsity this year, and it took us a while to step in and fill these roles. The players that were moved up left big shoes to fill, but by the end of the season, we started to figure it out. We have 3 JV team awards. When I call your name, please come up. Our JV top hitter finished the season with an on-base percentage of .565, a batting average of .412, and led the team in runs scored. The 2022 JV top hitter is Marley Mendoza. Next up, our JV Golden Glove Award goes to someone who played every position in the infield except for pitcher. She was called upon to be the catcher for a majority of the season, played lots of innings at third, and had to fill in at times for shortstop, second, and first, and played well in all of those positions. The JV Golden Glove goes to Annalie Hernandez. And last up for our JV Most Valuable Player. Our MVP did not lead the team in many statistical categories, but she led the team on the field. She was someone who was always on time and could always be counted on to do the right thing when nobody was watching. The JV MVP is JDC Oliveras. Let's give our JV softball players one more round of applause. As for our varsity softball team, they had another successful season. We won more games than we did last year, continued to grow as a team, and made the playoffs for the second year in a row, which would probably be a 4-year streak if not for COVID. The girls played their hearts out in the bi-district game but came up short. It was probably the best we played all year, and we are very proud of the fight we showed. We'll start out with the newcomer of the year. Freshmen usually have a bit of the learning curve when it comes to playing varsity sports, no matter how talented they are. This young lady was forced into being a starter due to an injury, and she had her struggles. But on the season, she excelled, and the team didn't miss a beat. She played outstanding defense throughout the season, committing only one error, and had a very successful year as a hitter too, batting .462 during district play. The 2022 newcomer of the year is Heaven McMullen. Since Heaven is making her way up here, we're going to go ahead and give her second award. For any one player to receive 2 of the team awards is a huge accomplishment. She had a 100% fielding percentage during district play on 44 total catches. Heaven is also the 2022 Golden Glove Award winner. Next up, the Top Pitcher Award could have been given to either one of our pitchers. We were blessed to have 2 people that were capable of winning games in the circle for us this year. This young lady threw over 1,500 pitches for us this season, and more than 1,000 of them were strikes. One of her most impressive stats comes from her ability to work through tough situations. When other teams got base runners on, she buckled down and pitched outs. She stranded 90 runners this year. This year's top pitcher is Amory Melton. Our next award is the Top Hitter Award. This award goes to a player who led the team in strikeouts and had a batting average in the 100s last year. She was disappointed, to say the least, after her efforts on the plate last year and worked throughout the offseason on her swing and approach at the plate. During district play this season, she led the team in batting average, .643, on-base percentage, hits, RBIs, runs scored, hit 2 inside the park home runs, and only struck out 6 times all season. The 2022 Top Hitter Award goes to Araceli Hernandez. This next award is for the most valuable player. A player's value to the team can be measured by any number of metrics. Performance, leadership, dependability, and character are all factors that helped us determine the recipient of this award. This individual could be plugged into almost any defensive position, was never missed from practice or games, hit .462 in district play, and always had a positive attitude whether we won or lost. This year's MVP is Bianca Saraceres. Our final team award is the Fighting Heart Award. This year we had several athletes that the Fighting Heart Award could have gone to. After discussing it for several days, we decided to have 2 recipients. After last year's season, it wasn't clear that either one of them would be able to continue to this year's team. Both of them worked hard to bounce back from 2 very different adverse situations, and both of them were crucial pieces of the puzzle on and off the field. Their leadership is one of the reasons for our successes this season, and both of them will be missed next year. Our 2022 Fighting Heart Awards goes to Brianna Rubacaba and Alina Alisa Radas. And last but not least, we have 2 players that were selected to the THSCA Academic All-State Team. These young ladies finished their high school careers with GPAs over 92, while also devoting lots of time to their athletic endeavors. All of our student athletes are encouraged to be the best they can be, both academically and athletically, and these 2 definitely fit the bill. We keep track of our athletes' grades throughout the school year, and in 2 out of the 5 6-week grading periods so far, we had an overall team average of 90 or better in our core classes. We barely missed the mark in the others, and these 2 definitely boosted that average. Our 2 selections to the honorable mention academic all-state team are Alina Elizaraz and Michaela Curvin. As for the all-district honors, those will not be announced for at least another week or 2, but we will be receiving some honors: 4 first-team selections, 2 second-team selections, and 3 honorable mention selections. We will put those in the local paper and on the website when we are able to announce them. Once again, please give these softball ladies a round of applause. Our final award of the night, the Mule Maker. The Mule Maker Award goes to the top senior student athlete that excels in multiple sports throughout the career at Millshoe High School. The Lady Mule Maker Award goes to Miss Natalie Ambrose. The Mule Maker Award goes to Mr. Brennan Davis. Let's give these 2 athletes a round of applause. And now, to close us out for the evening, Miss Michaela Curvin.
Would y'all please bow yourselves with me? Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for allowing us to come out here and enjoy this night, Lord. I thank you for giving everyone the abilities to do the things that they do, Lord. I just ask that you keep protecting us and watching over us, leading us down the right path so we can do what we are called to do in your name. In Jesus' name we pray and play. Amen.
I need to give a special shout out to Coach Chris Mosher for the organization of this banquet. You guys feel free to take pictures. We'd just like everybody to exit through the Commons doors as you enter this evening. Thank you all for attending. God bless.